What I meant to say, shortly before he died, he was downtown LA smoking dope, sucking somebody else's live, not me. The entire LA streets haven't heard this before. He wore that dress in public. This is not something he was doing behind alleys and dark shadows. That
Spider Low really is giving off the impression that everybody know what's going on, man. About to save y'all about 4 hours worth of time and give y'all the meat of this conversation and the meat of this situation.
Shout out to Kev Mac. I want to give Kev Mac his props for being a very official, appropriate OG of the culture. Kev Mac he has a respect and rapport for Monster Kody that caused him to want to react to my comments regarding Monster Kody. And to what I can gather and what I can ascertain, Kev Mac was fond of Monster Kody to where he would have preferred me not have stated the things I stated about Monster Kody when I stated them. He could have done without it, and it would have made his life smoother, better, easier, just more what he appreciated or expected without me saying these things. And I respect him because we have a rapport. Although we have less of a rapport than Cartoon or Cartoon Tony, I don't know if we call him Cartoony. Y'all let me know what we call him moving forward. For Phi Trey, me and Cartoon have communicated tons of more time than Kev Mac and myself. However, Kev Mac is a G homie I respect, and we have a rapport. And he sees the controversy going on. Everyone knows him. Alex Alonso are the leading LA street gang historians who have been documenting content, online until the S. Wiggins come along and people of that nature. It was Alex Alonso, then it was Kev Mac, and Kev Mac is like one of the goats of his shit. So the fact that Kev Mac didn't do what Cartoon did and jump out there and turn his back on his God to support Monster Kody, and he called me and gave me opportunity to dialogue with him before he did his reaction. And I took that opportunity to remind him when the whole world was looking at Kev Mac and Big U as people who was laughing at Nipsey Hussle's death because there was a lie that looked real tricky. It was the worst look Big U and Kev Mac perhaps probably ever had. I'm gonna state before we get to this reaction, there's no way possible I could love, respect, honor, care about, or give a fuck about Monster Kody more than I give a fuck, care about anybody from the biggest to the littlest that ever claimed to bang East Coast Crip. It's just priorities over here. But with no further ado, let's see what Nightbud Kev Mac has been up to. Maybe Pike's the deal.
Yo, what?
Nightbud, see ya things.
What's up with it, YouTube? It's your man Kev Mac, and I'm back. I know you're surprised with a live stream, right? So here's the deal, man.
Man, I love it when I can motivate the greats to come out. He said he's surprising people. Cartoon and turned his back on his whole religion. All of what SBI said, man, I'm proud of myself. And I ain't never lied. So if the truth can cause this, I'm all for it. Facts over feelings.
I've been laid up and I've been seeing all these videos. Basically, the homie Monster Kody that went viral. Dude's talking about Monster in his death after he's no longer here to respond and agree or disagree to allegations and questions that people have, right? So you never hear it firsthand.
I'm gonna say this, bro. If Alex Alonso or Kev Mac don't come out and say, that is bullshit, Spider, you made that up. Why do you say downtown? Cuz was in San Diego doing that shit. Aunt don't have a GED. Auntie Hefty was trying his hardest to get a GED in the feds. He couldn't get it. They want to know why I said Monster Kody died downtown LA smoking dope, sucking dick, wearing dresses. What I meant to say, shortly before he died, he was downtown LA smoking dope, sucking dick, wearing dresses. I don't give a fuck where he died. Oceanside, Lakeside, Mountainside, West Side, East Side, North Side. That's not the point. Shortly before he died, he was downtown LA, sucking dick, wearing dresses, smoking dope. Facts. And if it's not true, somebody else lied, not me. The entire LA streets haven't heard this before. And I would have not, my voice that don't matter, I would have not repeated this. I didn't make it up, didn't start it, didn't fabricate it, didn't introduce it to the internet. All I did was repeat it. Y'all let me know how much my voice really matters. But I would have not repeated it if Auntie Hefe didn't lie and say in 2025, somebody from East Coast in the county jail. I'm talking about the same East Coast you've been knowing. If you 60-year-old crippin', the same East Coast as you knew in juvenile hall, Auntie F.A. say one of them got a pickle shoved up their ass. He said the same East Coast as a nigga from Stephen Village went 50-0.
Person that's respected for his facts, that's gonna tell the truth. But
and his fact is he wore that dress in public. This is not something he was doing behind alleys and dark shadows that somebody popped up and said, look at you. Unfortunately, he was proud to wear that dress and to swallow that swipe and to smoke that ECIP Young Love Lab Made EC Crip.
Baby, can't you hear my call?